guns, drugs, and an anti-government mission. FBI special agents are investigating a Snohomish County gun range that court documents say is a militia training camp.
The modern-day militia movement begins in 1994. By 1995, at the height of their popularity, there are more than 1 million militia members in the United States. Militias consider themselves patriots, who, like America's founding fathers, are willing to fight for the principles on which this country was founded over 200 years ago. Although times have changed, some people feel it's dangerous to let the federal government's power over its citizens steadily increase. Militias believe that the only way to sustain a government of the people, by the people, for the people, is through freedom and self-reliance.
Hello, this is Investigator DavidGletty again. Today I'm going to talk about my bicycle, my backpack, the American flag, and my Ford Expedition truck, and American patriotism. Last but not least, the American flag. I want to get something straight. I, for many years, worked for the FBI as a paid civilian operative investigator for the United States of America. I love the Constitution of the United States of America, with the fact that all men and all women are created equal in this great, great nation of ours. My job was to go out there and get criminals put in prison where they belong. There's a lot of people that doesn't know the good work that the government does. Check me out and you'll see that I got results. There are criminals in prison because of my work. I want you to know, once again, that the work I did was for the love of the Constitution of the United States.
The man behind the most racially charged incident in recent Orlando history. It was February 2006 when neo-Nazis marched on Orlando, but we didn't know it was being managed by a man paid to tip off the FBI about domestic terrorism. Tonight, he's talking exclusively to investigative reporter Tony Pipitone.
Meet the DavidGlettys, the one in the suit, now licensed to become a private investigator and carried a concealed weapon, which he might need, because the other DavidGletty on the left infiltrated a group of sometimes violent neo-Nazis for the FBI, playing a role, he says, and by all accounts, playing it well.
Okay, this is Investigator DavidGletty with the rest of my crew. We're on the Appalachian Trail in the Appalachian Mountains doing our survival training, and we're on an FBI mission. What it is we're following, here's my operative, Spread and Joe. We're following some anti-government militia that are up there doing survival training and anti-government tactics and weapons training. They have weapon catches, they have out shacks, they have shelters, they have everything they need, and they're doing anti-government training, and that's our job for the FBI, to track these guys down and keep track of them. There's not enough law enforcement around to keep surveillance on all these people. That's why we are used. There's Operative Joe in front of me. Both of us are going to go up there, get tag numbers, check out the vehicles, maybe pop them open, see what they have in there. Here we are at a local shelter on the Appalachian Trail. There's 3 suspicious guys here acting funny. We're going to question them without them knowing that and see what's going on with these guys. These guys are starting to act very suspicious now, so I'm going to mark them. Once we clear, I'll make a call. Law enforcement will tag them at the next road that crosses the trail and pick them up from there. We did our part. You know, a lot of these people are out here, and it's up to us to tag them, mark them down, and let law enforcement pick up on them because they're very suspicious. This is a local informant. We're going to question him real quick. He's pulling off the road. We're going to talk to him. Here's some more of our operatives. They're giving us some great information, giving us maps, updated maps. You can see a map in the distance there. But we're right on their trail. I'll probably catch up with them tomorrow, my crew and I, and I'm going to sign off here. But we should always keep track of these people. We meet up with some people tonight. 7 younger people. They're not terrorists or anti-government militia. They're tree huggers, what you might call eco-terrorists, but nothing to be concerned about. We picked up a dog. This dog can sniff out ammunition, gunpowder, weapons. We meet up with law enforcement. They tell us the people we're chasing are only 15 minutes in front of us. They give us a next informational package and we're heading on. Thanks to my Ford Chevy truck, I was able to get here to this lodge out in the middle of nowheres in North Carolina. This is just like any other lodge that's out there. These anti-government militia, they use these type of woods and homes to train in. They can have meetings. They can bury their weapons. They can be ready to go at a moment's notice. Most of these guys think that the end is coming and they want to be prepared, but a lot of them want to cause harm to the government and the public. Okay, back again. Here's some of the important food you're going to need. Tuna fish, raisins, peanut butter, oatmeal, your backpack, of course, walking stick, sleeping mat, and of course, self-protection. You need your weapons to protect yourself from man, which is the most dangerous animal out there. Here's Joe. He's wiping the sweat from his glasses. We've been working hard, but we don't seem to be catching up with the people we're after. But information has it that the home of the people we're chasing is down here in this valley beside the road there. There it is. We're supposed to be catching them at the next shelter tonight, and here they are. Finally, we catch the guys we've been after for days. There's the leader there on the left, the older guy, but they are not to be taken lightly. We're going to follow them, try to get as much information as possible, and pass it on to law enforcement at our next checkpoint. But right now, Fred, the communications guy, is showing Howie the equipment to use and how to use it. While we're in the mountains, he's going to bug some of these shacks that these people stay in so we can hear what conversations they're having. You can see these are small communities out in the middle of nowhere. There's a lot of woods, a lot of mountains. You can do anything out there, any type of anti-government training. Most of the citizens are good, just like anywhere. It's only 15% of them that are doing illegal acts.
You are not allowed to violate people's civil rights in America. And if you do not like that, then you should probably not live in the United States of America, which stands for land of the free. And if you think the work I did was distasteful, then you are not a true American, and I call you out. I am a licensed investigator with the right to carry a weapon wherever I go. I have my own private investigative agency. I have worked for the government as a civilian operative, and I have earned the right to stand in front of this American flag and claim that I am a patriot of America. What have you done as an American lately except for bitch? If all you can do is bitch, you are not causing anything great to happen. But if you check out my crew and my results, you will see that we get things done. If you need something done, you call the A-team. This is Investigator DavidGletty, and you never know what adventure I might show up on next. Okay, this is Investigator DavidGletty with DavidGletty Investigations. My investigative agency is taking new applications for armed investigators. I'm going to show you next what you have to go through, one of the training exercises that you need to accomplish to become an armed investigator. We'll start right now. Okay, this is Investigator DavidGletty You've just seen some of the training that you'll need to go through to be an undercover armed investigator with my agency, David Gletty Investigations. If you think you have what it takes, go to my book website and apply.